So I was on Netflix, and I noticed that Space Force came out. Now, if you don't know what Space Force is, it's a brand new Netflix original that recently came out. And, it's okay. It's okay. So, when I first saw the trailer for Space Force, all the way back in May, I saw that it was made by the same creators of The Office, and I thought to myself that this was going to be another documentary-style series, and I thought it was supposed to be like a replacement since The Office is, in fact, leaving Netflix. But actually, when watching Space Force, it's not a documentary at all. It's actually like its own thing. And it's okay. The story is unique and the characters are one of a kind. And I think this show has pretty good potential to be a great Netflix original. The plot of Space Force is that the character General Mark Garnier, played by Steve Carell, just got promoted to lead the Space Force branch by the US military, and in their mission is trying to make people live and colonize on the moon. Mark doesn't originally like this because he was in the Air Force previously before this, and he wanted to lead the Air Force branch. But he accepts that he must lead the Space Force branch, and that means Mark and his family must move to Colorado from DC and adjust to their new lives there. His daughter doesn't really adjust to Colorado just like Mark does, and she still believes she's not living there throughout the show. She still thinks like she has a chance to go back to DC. And Mark's wife, Maggie, super doesn't take the news well and ends up in prison for God knows why. And it's a mystery, and it's still not solved even at the end of the show. The characters of Space Force are either two things: really lovable, or just plain off weird and not a great character. Like the main character, Mark, as I mentioned, played by Steve Carell. I'm not gonna lie, when first meeting this character, I didn't really like him too much. But later as the show went on, I started loving his character more and more. Like for the first 2 episodes, Mark's voice was like scratchy, and he was trying to be like that standard general military man, but later he goes into more of Steve's actual voice, and I started enjoying the character more now that he didn't sound like he had something clogged in his throat. And there's more characters I love in this show that are great, like F. Tony, played by Ben Schwartz, and Brad, played by Don Lake. Both of these characters are so great, and they play off each other pretty well too, and so does the whole cast. And the bond these characters make with each other as the show goes on is great too. Like Dr. Mallory and Mark start becoming close friends by the end of the show, even though they didn't really like each other at the beginning. But now they start getting closer and they start enjoying each other. Like Erin, Mark's daughter, that didn't really like Colorado, starts becoming friends with people like Duncan, that's in the Space Force. And they get really close, and it's really nice to see these characters bond and get close together as the show goes on. Is this the show to replace The Office on Netflix? No. I think it's way too different, and it's trying to be their own thing, and The Office is kind of irreplaceable either way. But do I think Space Force has great potential? Yeah. I have faith that this show can be great. I mean, it started off okay, and it's okay. But I think it could become great as the show later goes on. But what do you guys think? Did you end up loving or hating Space Force? So you were right in the sweet spot and thought it was okay. Tell me in the comment section down below. If you want me to review something else, also tell me down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please slap a like. It really means a lot to the channel. And if you end up liking me, why not subscribe and put on post notifications? I really appreciate it. And yeah. Anyway, that's enough from me. Peace. Ninjago's the next video, calm down.